Hey everyone, welcome back to our show. Today, we're diving into a topic that can truly enhance your dining experiences, what I'm calling restaurant English. This is all about the essential phrases you might need when you're out and about, grabbing a bite to eat. Trust me, these tips will make your outings so much smoother.
Oh wow, yes. Restaurant English. That sounds amazing. What's the first essential phrase we should know? Like, what do I need to kick things off?
Great question. Let's start with something super simple. Are you ready to order? Picture this. You're at a restaurant, ravenous after a long day. You've finally got the menu in front of you, and you know this is the moment to make your pick. This phrase is like your secret weapon to get the server's attention when you're ready to dive in.
Yeah. I mean, I've had those panic moments where I just freeze. Because I'm like, what do I even want? So, do you have any tips for preparing for that moment when you just can't decide?
Absolutely. What I usually do is focus on the special of the day. It's often something the chef is passionate about. Think of it like a little adventure. And if the place is bustling, go with whatever jumps out at you. It's like deciding to pick the dessert before the main course. It eases the pressure.
Haha. Picking dessert first sounds wild. Do a lot of people actually do that? Like, that would make dinner feel like a party.
Right? Some folks embrace it. Now let's talk about a phrase every diner should know. What if something is, let's just say, too salty? Recognizing when a dish tastes off is key, so saying, "This is too salty," lets your server know to help sort it out.
Oh, for sure. I remember once, I ordered spaghetti, and it was like, sigh. It tasted like high school gym socks. Just awful, haha. So, what do you do in that situation? Like, how do you bring it up without feeling bad?
Haha, that's a classic. And it's easier than you think. If that happens, just use that phrase. A simple, excuse me, this has too much salt, does wonders. And remember, you should never feel guilty for wanting a satisfactory meal. The staff is there to make sure you're happy.
Totally. That sounds empowering. Quick question. What if I really love wine and I want to make sure I choose a good one? How do I ask for that?
Great point. Just politely say, "Can I see the wine list?" It's a classic move. And honestly, don't hesitate to ask for recommendations. They're trained experts on what pairs best with your meal.
Oh, I love that. So if they recommend something, can I ask what it pairs well with? Like, if I say, let's say lobsterum, how do I ask that?
Exactly. You'd say, "What wine would you recommend with my lobster?" See? Friendly and engaging. It shows that you value their expertise. A perfect way to deepen the dining experience.
I love that. This stuff is super educational. But tell me, what's the craziest thing you've ever ordered at a restaurant that totally surprised you?
Haha, oh wow, there's a few, but one time I ordered a chef's special that ended up being fried insects. I know it sounds bizarre, but honestly, it was like crunchy popcorn. Once I got past the mental hurdle, I found it surprisingly tasty.
Whoa! Fried insects? That's, quite the leap. So like, if I wanted to ask for something unusual but delicious, how would I phrase that?
You'd ask, what are the chef's specials or unique options? Opening the door to adventure. Plus, even if it's something offbeat, it shows you're open-minded and willing to try new things.
That's a cool phrase. What about when my meal is all done? How do I ask for the bill without feeling awkward or, like, drawing attention to myself?
Perfect question. Simply say, "I'd like the check, please." It's straightforward and smooth. Think of it like pulling the ripcord on a parachute. It gets you safely back to the ground.
Haha, that's so smooth. Man, I feel like I'm ready to tackle a restaurant like an absolute pro now.
Absolutely. And remember, practicing these phrases is just like anything else. Repetition makes it stick. Let's dive into more of those little nuances that can totally amp up your dining experience.
Yes, I'm all in. What else should we know about like reservations or making special requests?